everyone. Welcome to Crafty Carol. I've decided since we are hopefully also doing some social isolation, I'm up at the cottage. Very lucky to be able to work from home and work from here. And so on the weekend I've decided I already shopped for all this Easter and spring stuff at the Dollar Tree and Dollarama. So I thought, you know what, let's still put some videos together, do some quick and easy stuff. I know some of you may not have had the opportunity to go out and shop. If you do have some stuff from last year, you know, hopefully you can put something together. If not, these are just ideas that maybe you can resurrect next year when all of this is done and over. I hope everybody is staying safe. I'm not going to be dubbing over my videos. I'm just going to be doing live footage, and you know, if I do it well, great. If I make mistakes, oh well. This is about having fun. You're going to see my kitchen in the background, which means you're probably going to see dishes in the drain rack, and you'll see stuff on the stove, and that's okay, because you know, this is not about being perfect. This is about having some fun and hopefully entertaining you a little bit and bringing some positive or pretty things into your lives for the next little while, because everything is so scary right now. So anyways, on the positive note, let's get started. I decided I wanted to do something that was a little bit like a layered parfait. I had from Dollarama last year, it's fake grass, like a turf, an astroturf. It does have an adhesive, however I didn't need to use it. So all I did was I cut some strips. You'll see one, and then what I did was I took a flower that I had that I bought years ago, actually at Michael's when they went on sale. Some hydrangea, which is one of my favorites. So I thought I would layer the grass and the hydrangea together, because I'm gonna put this out as a display. So what I did actually to cushion the hydrangea is I got this at Dollarama. I got this, you know, the filling for Easter baskets. So I just stuffed some of that down into the space, just so that when I put my flower in, it kind of holds it up. So let's just do that quickly. Sorry, that's not working out quite the way I wanted to. It's a little more fussy than I thought. I can always pull this back up, of course, folks. So, and I've kept, of course, the seams and stuff to the back. So now I'm just going to stuff the flower in. And so what I did was I had to kind of bend the flower and push that in. And it'll push that basket filler down, hopefully. So there's another layer. And then I thought, just for fun, I could throw some Easter eggs on top. There we go. Oops. It's running away on me. So there's some Easter eggs on top to give it a little bit of Easter. And then when Easter's done, I can just take the eggs out and then have just the spring flowers and grass. Okay, so that's one item. I'll move that over to the side. Then I have a couple of 2 or 3 silver teapots. This one is quite clean, because we did clean them a little while ago, but still has a little bit of tarnish on it, and I like that, so I want to keep it. I have some tulips from the Dollar Tree, I believe, and some Easter eggs, and then a piece of floral foam. What you'll see is I'm actually trying to create a vignette. I love these. These are not chocolate bunnies, so they look just like chocolate bunnies. They're actually to fill if you want at Easter. They come apart. But this is, I just think they're just so cute because they look like you have a little chocolate Easter bunny. So what I did was, I got, here, I'll put this back in. I got a tea towel from Dollarama that this one says hippity hop. I'll show you another vignette I did, and I'll be posting that as well. I made a 2-tiered like kitchen stand, and I have another one in it as well. That's a spring one. So anyways, I just stuffed that. There's some space up here in the lats of the wooden box. The wooden box I actually got near the cottage. There's something called a store called The Shed, and the gentleman and his daughter make some great wooden decor. You can get these crates anywhere. I painted this one white. I have another one that you'll see in another vignette that I've painted turquoise. So anyways, I started off with the tea towel, and the idea here is I'm going to be putting the teapot, and I hope you can see this because I can't see what the camera can see right now. I'm going to put the teapot in here, but I want to put some tulips in it first. So I'm going to move that over. And all I'm going to do, I need to cut this down a little bit. So I'm going to be sticking a piece of floral foam into the teapot. Still too big. So I'll be sticking that down in there. I'm not going to glue it because I don't want to ruin the silver teapot. And I might try and stuff a little bit more in here. Yeah, that worked. I just had to trim it to be able to fit it. And that'll work perfectly. Okay, so all I'm going to do is use these tulips to make a floral arrangement. Now, I will have to trim these down, and I believe, if I remember the last time I used these, they do come apart. The flower, the flower and the leaves do come apart. So I have to trim this in order for it to fit in here. So this one actually probably doesn't need much trimming because I do need some height in the center. So I'm going to stick that in as far as it will go. The only thing that I would have preferred is tulips tend to lean over quite a bit, and these aren't quite doing that. I think just because, you know, it's plastic, it's not a real tulip. I'm going to reuse these by I think using just a little wooden dowel and perhaps gluing it to it. So let's get started with the flowers. Might just be easier for me to cut them and go from there. So I'll do that quickly. And then we can trim them to whatever size we want after that. So I may occasionally stop the video as well, just so that I can adjust, go get equipment or anything that I may have forgotten. Again, not being formal, just having fun. This is not a Hollywood production. This is just Carol having some fun with some crafts. So these ones, okay, interesting. I may have purchased these somewhere else. Oh, I know what it is. These weren't trimmed yet, so that's great. I'll be able to use the stem to put it into the pot, the teapot. I still have the leaves. Okay, almost there, folks. Okay, so I'm going to take this down a little bit because I think I'm going to need to fill that a little more, and the only way I'm going to accomplish that is if I have shorter flowers to make it look fuller. Okay, so that one, how's that? That's better. And then this one, I'm going to try and get it through both. There we go. That'll probably be better. here. Now I can't see, so I'll have to turn it around occasionally just to see how it's looking. Because again, what I'm trying to accomplish is the illusion of having a full bouquet in here. Because I can't go buy more flowers, I have to use what I have. So I think that's working so far. It's looking fuller than I thought it would, so this is good. So stick another one in here. And I'll turn this around occasionally so you can see it, so it's not just me. Okay, that's working. I'm gonna cut another one. Put that here. And I think I might put some Easter eggs in there as well. See how that looks. Okay, so now back to here where we were. Actually, do that one here. And I do have some moss that I'm going to put in as well to hide the foam. So we will have, again, the illusion of having height and fullness. There. Okay, so from my perspective, this looks pretty good. And I'll show you in a minute. This is what it looks like here. Okay, so from this angle, it looks pretty full. And like I said, I have some moss to put in here. So that will leave there. And then I want to put some of these leaves in. It looks like they'll fold pretty well. So let's try that. Let's see if we can hide some more. There we go. That looks kind of cute. Try one in between here. See how that looks. There, we'll twist that. Again, still keeping the flowers forward, so it still looks full with flowers. Here, I'll show you that again in a second. So see how that's working out quite well. Maybe use these ones. Actually right there. I think that's working. Then I'll put a couple more in the back, and I think we're going to be able to go without the eggs. So just put a couple more greens to fill that up. There we go. One more, the very back. And maybe a couple more at the front. Okay, that's pretty good. Got all our flowers up front here. And I'm going to put a couple right down here. Just maybe one more. Push that as far down as it'll go. There we go. I think that looks quite cute actually. And again, the idea here is to put that into here, which is the vignette, right? And now it looks like we have silver teapot with tulip bouquet. And then once I have it up on the stove, I'll take a picture of that so you can see it. But I have a couple of chocolate bunnies. So I'm going to go turn off the camera, so you're going to see me moving. And hopefully this went as well as I thought it did. And I'll be able to post this shortly. Thanks. Bye.